Hey everyone, welcome to my hotel room in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Today's video is about clearing entities from houses, buildings, land, and how that occurs. So just wanted to share a little story with you. I have been in the Netherlands doing some classes, and we rented an Airbnb for a couple of days, and it was on this farmland, an old cottage, really cute cottage with ducks and horses and sheep and all sorts of different animals in the fields all around us. And so a lot of you know, talk to the entities. I'm a talk to the entity facilitator. A lot of you use the talk to the entity tools. Some of you have the space clearings. This is a clearing loop that Shannon O'Hara created, which is clearings for clearing space, buildings, land, and it's a really effective clearing loop that you can play when you are in houses, buildings, staying in Airbnbs, staying in hotel rooms, and it's basically just clearings that clears the space in the building. So one of the things I just started to become more aware of is how often we go into buildings and hotel rooms and Airbnbs and we just start clearing right away. Like, we don't actually ask first. And it's kind of like, it's like you go to someone else's house to stay at their house for the night, and you try and push them out the door, the person who owns the house. Like, so when you go to other houses, when you go to stay even in a hotel room or in someone else, an Airbnb, a lot of times that house or that room may have spirits, entities that previously owned the house. And so when they leave their body, a lot of times they still hang around. They still feel like they own the land. They still are attached to the land or the building. So when you, a total stranger, comes in to stay for a night, for a couple of days, and you go straight into trying clearing any entities there, it's really kind of, in a way, disrespectful to them, and it can kind of piss them off. So we found, after a few days staying in this Airbnb cottage, when we were just playing these clearings down low every day, there was actually, every night we started to have kind of less and less like ease sleeping. And when you don't have ease sleeping, that's a great indication that you have some spirit activity going on. And so me and my friend Jamie, who also plays with the talk to entity tools, we finally sat down. We're like, okay, let's ask some questions here. And so what we got to was, there was like an older man energy hanging around the cottage, who owned the cottage in maybe another lifetime even, and hanging around the farm, and was annoyed with us that we were just like trying to clear him. He didn't want to be cleared. He actually wanted to communicate. And so we sat down, and with the tools that we have of talk to the entities, we started to communicate with him. And we actually were able to give him some information, and he was able to give us information that actually helped us both. It gave us more ease, but it also gave him more ease. And he was missing information. He was still stuck in this identity he had. And with the talk to the entity tools, the communicating with him, we were able to give him some tools to set him free. And then we were also able to have more space and more ease staying in the cottage. So these tools of talk to the entities, and in relation to clearing houses, clearing land, clearing buildings, they can be really effective if you're willing to be like present with what's going on in the house, and not just feel like you need to clear everything. Not everything needs to be cleared. A lot of stuff sometimes needs to just be a quick conversation, maybe just a communication, a clarification around, okay, what's actually going on here? Who's trying to get our attention? Who's trying to talk to us? What do they want? How can we assist them? How can they assist us? And in a way, it's a negotiation. Like, we had to talk to him and be like, okay, we're sorry, we weren't trying to clear you. We were just clearing any energies that did want to go. And then we had other conversations. So if this is something that interests you, I am doing clearing A to Z, clearing houses and land buildings call this Thursday. And I will be getting into all these tools I use, and talk to the entities teaches you in clearing houses, communicating, cooperating, receiving, when you're going into building land. And you can do this in your own house, you can do this in your own land. If you're having any disturbances in any houses you're in or any land, these tools can really assist you in having more ease and actually creating with the building, the land, and any of the entities that may be attached to it. So it's a specialty Talk to the Entities class, and you're welcome to join. It has no prereqs. Anyone can join it, and the link will be below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.